Hey there, how are you today? I hope you've had a great weekend and you've had a wonderful Monday. I wanted to come to you today and just briefly speak with you around how to be, and give you some tips on how to be true to yourself. It's probably one of the hardest things, particularly growing up as a younger person. It's one of the hardest things to do. But I think as we get older and we look back, most of us, I know for myself, telling my younger self how to be true to myself would have certainly helped me. So I want to give you 7 tips that I have found that I think, will also give some value maybe to you, or maybe it's to someone that who might be going through a hard time right now. So I've got some notes here. The first one is learning how to be who you are and being your genuine self. Often, and particularly, I say particularly younger people, you just start experiencing that freedom where you have your license. You can, the rules at home may have relaxed a little bit. And, it's really hard to be your genuine self because you want to be liked, you want to be popular. And quite often what can happen is we go out of alignment with ourselves and with our core values and beliefs because we don't really know who we are and we end up people pleasing. Now, I say in particular young people, but here's the reality. If that's not addressed when we're younger, it does continue to carry on throughout our life. And, we're always seeking for that approval from everybody else. So knowing who you are and really staying in alignment to who you truly want to be will actually hold you in good stead moving forward. People follow people who are confident in knowing what they want and know where they're going. So knowing who you are, knowing what you want, respecting other people's opinions, perfectly great. It doesn't mean you need to follow them. So, if you are one of those younger people who is struggling right now, and your group of friends are getting you to do things, or they're not getting you to do things, but they're doing things that are not necessarily in alignment with yourself, maybe there's a sign there that you need to get yourself a new group. Okay, so it is one of the toughest things, and it takes a lot of courage, but you've got that in you. The second tip, definitely following your own value system and common sense. If your gut tells you it's wrong, it's probably wrong. I know for me, growing up, if you know that your parents are going to go, why did you do that? And you're going to be in trouble. There's a reason that happens. And as I talk to my younger self, I wish I had listened to some of that. But obviously we all have our own sense of adventure and our own mindset. And sometimes common sense goes out the window, right? So maybe just have a think about that, but don't sacrifice your own self-worth and your own value system. If it's something that you believe in, then stay with that. It really will hold you in good stead, and learning to walk away will actually serve you. And if you are, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're still struggling with that, you really want to try and find a group or some friends who can keep you in that alignment. But it goes back to the first point, knowing who you are, because that is the major key. The third one is absolutely listen to the advice of others, but you do need to make up your own mind, 100%. Everyone has an opinion, and everyone's opinion is valid. It comes from their own experiences, their own lens, from where they have come from. So we don't get to live everybody's experience. So listening to their advice is usually a good idea, but it doesn't mean you have to agree with their advice. It doesn't mean you have to agree with their opinion. And, you can respectfully decline to go along with what they're saying, no problem. And, in from their experience, and if that's their opinion, then they're right too, right? So I guess none of us are really experts in anything because we're just learning from our own experience, and we just relearn. The fourth thing is to really recognize, appreciate, and develop your unique talents. All of us have unique gifts, and it's those unique gifts that actually become your power. And so all of us, I'm guessing at some point, all of us have probably been teased about something in our life that, we weren't happy about. And if you've overcome them, it is absolutely your power. So by really leaning into the unique gifts that you have, that's your lane. And I would really encourage you to have the courage and have the brevity to go down that path. You were born on the in this world for a unique reason, and only you have it. And that unique talent and gift that you have, the world needs to see it. Number 5, stand up for what you believe in. You will gain respect. It's so much, people may not like it at the time, but they really like the confidence that people have when they stand up for what they believe in. It's not easy. And again, it takes a lot of courage, but it definitely can be done. And if you do that, you'll find that group that really will support you in helping you stay more aligned and become the person that you are really wanting to be. The next one is really understanding that, being different is a gift. I know that, we all want, most of us in growing up, we don't really want to stand out. And even as we get older, we don't necessarily want to stand out. But, that's actually, that's the gift that you've got, that you really want to. You were born to stand out. You were born for greatness. You were born for awesome things and born for, great impact. And so that uniqueness you really want to embrace. And I think the last one, which is, super important, is understanding that your uniqueness enriches others, okay, by being yourself. So by being yourself, it's the least stress. It's the easiest place to be, because when you can sit in alignment and joy, what you bring to other people is truly so amazing. And so let me just quickly recap that for you. So number 1, be who you are and be your genuine self. Number 2, follow your own value system and obviously have common sense. Number 3, listen to the advice of others, but you don't have to, take on their opinion. You just make up your own mind. Number 4, recognize your unique talents and gifts. And appreciate them. Be thankful for them. Number 5, stand up for what you believe in and you will gain respect. Number 6, know that being different is a gift. I know that, as we grow up, we are all told to conform, but it doesn't always happen that way. And you were born with uniqueness. And number 7, understand that you're enriching others by being yourself. It truly is the most wonderful gift. Now, if you would like my notes where I found this, I'm happy to share them with you. So just reach out to me. Happy to do that. And just know that you are awesome. You are loved. You are amazing. You are unique. And that is what the world needs. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.